So Google removed over 250 million reviews just last year. And with our business, Review Harvest, we've helped over 1,000 business owners get over 100,000 reviews so far. So what I did for you is compiled all the data that we have on why reviews are getting removed, how frequently they're getting removed, when they're getting removed. And today you'll leave with a spreadsheet that gives you a formula of how many reviews you should get your clients to make sure they don't get removed. If you haven't watched my previous video on how Google's updating their review policies and killing the old way of people getting Google reviews, check out that video now. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Clay Lawrence, owner of ReviewHarvest.com. You can see our website here. You can see all our case studies. We're legit. We've helped thousands of businesses get reviews. And you can see in the last month alone, we made over $60,000, mainly just helping local business owners get Google reviews. 95% of my YouTube channel is geared around helping marketing agencies help other local business owners get Google reviews and get paid a couple $100s a month to do so. And in this video, I'll show you how to actually get real reviews for your clients from their customers that stick and stay so they don't cancel your service. So here's all the data I pulled from our businesses. So in the last year, over 1,100 real reviews from our clients' customers have been removed and 151 Google business profiles have been affected. You can see here's the number of reviews that have been removed per month. This just shows you how there's certain months where Google really cracks down on it, and then other months not much happens. So you can see we had a big spike here in December, a big spike in February, and in April of this year. And you can see how over time, more and more reviews have been getting removed from our clients. This is the number of businesses that have actually been affected. It's looked like in December, a couple of businesses got hit really, really hard. But in April, lots of businesses were getting hit hard, and that's when Google updated their policy. And it seemed like there was nothing you could do to get a real review to even stick. But you can see here, there's good news. A lot of our clients have recovered most all of their reviews. You can see client A lost 98 reviews in 1 month, but they were able to recover pretty quickly. And I'll show you the strategy to get those missing reviews back at the end of the video. You can see client B lost 17 reviews, but recovered all of them. And you see everyone besides pretty much client C has been able to get all their reviews back and more. Here's 8 different clients that we pulled. You can see most of the time it's just 20, 30 reviews here and there, but you can see some of these profiles got hit incredibly hard. So you can just imagine if you're helping a local business owner get more Google reviews and they lose a bunch of their reviews, they're gonna think it's your fault. And that's the whole crux of this all. When I talk to our clients, I'm saying, hey, this is a Google-wide thing. This isn't anything about how Review Harvest is doing it. Google's just cracking down, they're changing their algorithm, and real reviews are getting removed. And the bad part is that 90% of the time when these reviews are getting removed, the ratings of this business are going down. So they're going from a 4.8 to a 4.6 or a 4.5 because unfortunately a lot of times 5-star reviews are the ones getting removed. It's so frustrating that you'll get real 5-star reviews from your clients' customers and those will get removed, but their 1-star reviews from people they've never heard of will stay. And this just clearly shows where Google started cracking down. You can see kind of beginning of April, there was a big crackdown where a bunch of reviews got removed, and same thing in December. And so with all this data, there's a lot of things that could be contributing to it, right? There's a lot of things that could be getting reviews removed. But one of the number one things we've seen is during that review reactivation, when we reach out to all their previous customers to get them a bunch of reviews up front to get them a big win, we call it a review reactivation, we see that those reviews are the ones that are most susceptible to getting taken down. And that's because when they updated their terms in April, Google said those big review spikes that looks like unusual activity, they're seeing as rating manipulation, and they're cracking down on those the most. Other reasons reviews could get removed for other people could be review gating. It could be the fact that they're paying their employees or paying their customers to leave reviews, and all the other things that I outlined in my previous update video about Google's updated terms of service. But what I wanted to leave you with is this Google sheet here. So you can see when we do this review reactivation, one of the number one questions I get is, how many review requests should I send out per day? How many reviews should I get them in the first week or 2 weeks? And it's kind of a fine line, right? Because we just onboarded this client. You're just setting them up in high level or wherever you're onboarding them, and you want to get them a big win quickly. And the review reactivation is one of the best ways to do that. It opens up so many doors down the line because they trust you. You can upsell them websites. You actually provided the service that you said you would. But at the same time, if we get them too many reviews too quickly, those reviews could be taken down. So what I created here is a spreadsheet where you can go fill out these values to figure out how many review requests you should send out per day when you're adding their contacts to the automation in high level so that you don't create an unusual spike and the reviews have the best chance of sticking. One thing to note here that we're seeing pretty consistently is if a Google business profile was created like before 2024, it seems like those are a lot less susceptible to getting reviews removed, but obviously it's not guaranteed. A lot of this, to be honest, is like bro science, as I would say. Google's not going to go out and say specifics. It's on a case-by-case basis, depending on the Google business profile, but this is just what we're using here at Review Harvest with our hundreds and hundreds of clients to give them the best chance of getting those reviews to stick. So what you want to do is you want to figure out how many reviews they've been receiving recently. If they've received 5 reviews in the last week, 20 reviews in the last month, 100 reviews in the last 6 months, that's going to kind of give you an idea of how many reviews we can get them each week so it looks relatively organic. The idea is we really don't want more than 3 times their normal rate of reviews each week or each month. And whatever we do, we want to make sure we can sustain it for 6, 8, 10 weeks down the line because it doesn't look like such an unusual spike if they go from 5 reviews a week to 15 reviews a week, but they can hold that pace for 8 to 10 weeks. In Google's eyes, it just looks like their business is growing. And so what you can do is you can enter in the values here, enter in your expected review conversion rate. So when we reach out to our customers, when we do the review reactivation, typically you're going to get a little bit lower review conversion rate on the review reactivation because you're reaching out to old clients who might not have worked with them in months or years. And so when you reach out to them right after the job's done or right after they got a new customer, you're going to get a much higher review conversion rate. But on this review reactivation, we typically see anywhere between 7 to 15% review conversion rate. And so you can put in the expected conversion rate here. This has to do with a lot of factors, type of business, how involved they are in their local community, all that sort of stuff. You can put in the size of their client list here, and then it's going to output how many reviews you can get them per week, per month. And then what it's going to do is going to give you a recommended review request per day. So if this client has 1,000 previous customers, it says you should add about 14 to 15 customers per day to the review reactivation campaign. That's going to equate to about 15 reviews per week, 60 reviews per month, etc. And so since that change is a lot more gradual and you sustain it, you have a better chance of keeping that review. So if you want the link to the spreadsheet, it'll be in the free community down below. And if your business profile or one of your clients' Google business profiles is missing reviews, here's what you can do to get them back. Go to support.google.com/business and then just say missing reviews. From here, you'll see a bunch of just stuff that you want to skip past and click on contact us. From there, you want to select the Google business profile you're working with. So I'll just select review harvest here. Tell them just type in missing reviews. It'll pop up, reviews missing. Click on next step. Don't worry about any of these resources here. And then it's going to say email them, but you're not actually going to email them. It's going to take you to a form where you can fill in your name, you can fill in your phone number, your relationship with the business. So if you own the business, you can say that. If you're an agency of the business, you can say that. And then you can upload any files as proof. If you have screenshots of the reviews that were removed, stuff like that. Put in all the information for your business. And then down here, you want to say how many reviews have been missing. So more than 50. Are new reviews being published to your profile? So if they get a review today, is it still getting listed? And then you can add some details about how long this has been happening, and you can add all the reviewers' names here. And so if you don't know what the reviewers' names are, you can go back through and check your notifications from Google. If you were added to the Google business profile, it normally sends you an email when you get a new review. You could check high level to see if those reviews are still on high level. That way you can upload all the proof here as context, and then you can submit it and make sure you saved your case ID. They'll email you and then hopefully your reviews will be reinstated. A lot of times you have to fill this form out multiple times. You have to stay on it and be persistent about it, but that's how you get your reviews back. Feel free to check out this next video where I show you exactly how I make over $50,000 per month just helping local business owners rank higher on Google and get more reviews.